and who is a visionary founder of SSFH, and with the wealth of experience as an audit partner and audit chief operating officer at Saudi KPMG. He has got, a deep understanding of the corporate world, and he's also a proud franchise owner of Algorithmics Pakistan, which is a programming school, and it has got presence in 90 plus countries around the world. So over to Kashif now. Kashif,
You
are
can
you
hear me
there?
now? Yeah, okay.
Yes, now.
Okay, apologies. This is the normal feature in all the calls that somebody is on mute, and I happen to be that somebody all the time. So, Assalamu alaikum and welcome everyone to this very interesting webinar, because I'm really excited myself, because this concept of artificial intelligence, actually, is it going to take over the world? Is it going to impact all of us? Everybody is trying to know that, and I'm on that learning side also. So I'll just give you a brief of SSFH. Also, you can see that on the screen, what SSFH is and why we are, we have come up together to come to this platform of SSFH. Now, SSFH means shaping smart and foresighted humans. So the concept behind founding this learning platform, which we have recently launched and created. We also have a physical site in Karachi. But what we are trying to do is ensure that the children of today's age are not only focusing on the academic side. What we are looking for is to provide them the right technical education, so they are provided future ready education. So that's one part. The other part which we cover in SSFH is to provide people with these power skills. What are power skills? These were called soft skills before. How to interact, how to be emotionally intelligent, how to react to certain situations. So we have got a stream in this SSFH which we call power skill stream. And then we are very keen that people should be linked to the roots. Our children should not be missing the Islamic values. So we have another stream which we call Islamic stream. And then we have academics. So this is how SSFH is formed. So it's a combination of four different aspects, the technical aspects. And today's webinar is part of that. You get to know what AIs can do can do for us. So the second stream is the power skills. So how our kids should be emotionally intelligent. The third one is the Islamic skills, that they should know the Sunnah way, small Sunnah, like just how to drink water, for example. So we want to cover that. And the last one is academic. So the purpose is to shape smart and foresighted humans, and this is our purpose, and this is our name. So this is just a bit about SSFH, and that's how we all came up with this idea. Now, I'll come very quickly to this AI. To be honest, I'm a layman. I wouldn't know much about how AI is created. But you see, coming to this role of audit, I know that we are developing now tools which uses artificial intelligence. A very simple example of that could be, what artificial intelligence does is, for example, if there is a concept of machine learning as well. So, for example, an AI tool has now been able to defeat the chess champion. How they are able to do that is that when you are playing chess with this machine learning tool, it learns every move. And because it is able to recall that move at an excellent speed, so if it has gone through 1000 moves of chess, the machine learning will actually absorb and make algorithmics for that. And then when you are playing with it, it will know that if what is should be the next move in this scenario and what should be the consequences. So that machine becomes intelligent, and the future lies for the humans to know how to use this AI tool in the best possible way. So, what we are going to learn today, and our distinguished speaker is Miss Madhya Sajid, and then Kaikasha will take you through the tools, because I want, or our aim should be that our children are aware of what is developing in artificial intelligence world and how we can use those tools to maximize that. So going forward, maybe rather than writing an essay, my the student's job will be to provide the AI tool with the right facts so that it can come up with the best essay. Yeah, so you're getting my point, that it's just like, when the tools were developed, for example, when we were having horse and cart, and then we moved to the cars. So did they take away all the jobs? No, but the drivers had to upskill, and they had to learn the driving skills of those cars, and they were still relevant. And those who didn't change will not remain relevant. So this is high time that we want our kids to know what these evolving technologies are and how to use them. I'm very keen to know from Kekasha, from Ms. Madhya, that how it works, and I would like to learn, and I will appreciate if you can learn with us as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kashif, for sharing these amazing words with us. And now let's move on. And now it is my absolute pleasure to invite Mrs. Madhiya Sajid, who is a senior fellow of Higher Education Academy UK with over 15 years of experience. She is also an educational leadership and equality, diversity and inclusion practitioner at Imperial College London. And she's a chair of National Network of Parents and Carers in Higher Education and at UCL's Gender Network and Athena Forum. Thank you so much, Madhya, for joining. Madhya, are you there?
She's joining again.
Okay.
So meanwhile, she joins, I just want to share that, in audit especially, there are tools being developed, because if the artificial intelligence can identify what is going wrong in a invoice, in a expense, in the income, it can easily, maybe I might become redundant. Maybe they don't need auditors going forward, because they have a tool. You pass from the tool, either you are right or not, and this is in all the fields, in in medical field, in engineering field. I think we'll get some insights there. Sorry, I'm just filling the gap, but if she is there, I'll
Madhiya
just.
now has joined, so I'll invite her again. So it's my pleasure to invite Mrs. Madhiya Sajid, who is a senior fellow of Education Academy UK, and with 15 plus years of experience, she is also an educational leadership and equality, diversity and inclusion practitioner at Imperial College London. She is a chair of National Network for Parents and Carers in higher education and also at UCL's Gender Network and Athena Forum. Welcome, Madiha. Are you there?
Kekesha, she's trying to join in again. She has some internet issue, I guess.
Oh, okay. So I think let's move on, and once she joins in, and then we can, hand it over to her.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. So now let's move on to the actual topic for today, which is AI. And now I want you to tell me what is your idea of AI and what is your perception and what do you think about AI. But you don't have to tell me like verbally or even in the chat box. What you have to do is you have to open the browser either in your mobile phones or on your computers, and you have to go to query.live. So we will be doing it in, another exciting way. We have another application, software, QReport, and you have to give your answers there. So just open the browser quickly, go to Curie.live, and I want all the number of participants that have joined here. I want all of them to be there as well. So quickly do it, please, because I will be, you know, seeing everybody who joins in. You can go to any browser, Google Chrome, Mozilla, Opera, or whatever browser you have, maybe Safari. And
Can you please spell query.live?
Curie.live. Let me show you this here. Please go to Curie.live. I have high-fiving beer, jumping lamp, kind fish. These are some of the nicknames so that nobody hesitates to answer, because this is where I will be taking everybody's answers here. Everybody's response.
Kakisha, share the pin. People are asking for the pin.
You can see the pin on my screen. Can you see that? Over here. Join at
Yes.
Curie.live and 32221. This is the pin.
Okay, I'll write for them.
Yeah, there's no space. Yeah, just three, two,
Up
two.
32221.
32221. Can you all see my screen?
Yeah, again.
Yes.
Okay, great. So Thrilling Ocean is here, cheering pen. Yeah, there are so many people here now with me. And you don't have to leave Curie.live, because we will be using the same software throughout the session. And I will be, giving you some tasks that you have to do and submit your answers. I have 18 people here, now 19, and I have 40 people in my participants list. So I want everybody to be here with me.
Yeah, so I would encourage everyone. We'll just give some more minutes because it's a time is short, but I would encourage everyone to participate. And your name is not visible anyways. So I just found
Yeah.
out that mine awesome smile. So don't worry about that. Just put it
So
in and enjoy the
yeah,
tea.
of course, I'll
So
be telling what AI actually is, but I want to know your idea. What do you think about AI? So I'll be giving you 2 minutes, and I'm starting it now. You have 2 minutes
So
to answer this
where
question. You
I
can
can see a
see
slide. I can see a slide. What do you think AI is? But where do I answer?
now. Now you can just,
now on the app,
yeah,
on
on
the
the app, you
phone.
can see some space where you have to write down the answer. I have 5 answers. It doesn't have to be correct. You just have to enter anything that is in your mind, because your names won't be visible. So don't hesitate answering.
Kakisha, music is too loud, so participants are asking if we can close it or
Okay.
if we can minimize it, something like that.
Minimizing is possible at their end, because they can decrease the volume, because there is no option of decreasing the volume from here.
Yeah, Krishna, for some reason it's not decreasing at my end when I'm trying to reduce.
Okay,
Maybe
so
you can close it directly, and if nobody's enjoying the music anyways.
is it fine now? Because I have stopped sharing the music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine.
perfect.
Okay, great, thanks.
So we have 27, 26 people, yeah, on
We
the
have
it seems.
22 people here now.
I see. Okay.
You have 49 seconds left.
Yakisha, I'm also here whenever you're ready, Madiha.
Okay. Okay. Let me just finish with this
Whenever you're
activity.
ready. Whenever
Yeah,
you're ready,
thank
no
you.
problem.
Thank you so much.
So hope everybody was able to answer and get to the tool. It's also something amazing that on the phone we are putting in and the screen will now reflect
Yeah.
the answers as well.
4, 3, 2, and 1.
Great, 24 answers.
So now these are some of the answers that I got. So I can see one amazing answer. Artificial intelligence is artificial intelligence. That is quite correct. It is intelligence that is through machine learning. Okay. Something made for human convenience. Bilkul. Machines that think like humans. Yeah. Artificial intelligence is an artificial intelligence. Computer systems capable of performing tasks same as humans. So I can see a lot of answers, and most of them are, quite correct to a great extent. Yeah, so let's move on to the presentation and let's have a look at the actual definition of AI. And then you have to keep listening because, after every slide, there is a task waiting for you. So you need to be listening to me very carefully, and you have to be ready for the task as well. What is AI? Just to make it simpler for you, I have broken it down. And artificial intelligence are two words. Okay, artificial means something that is made by humans, and this is not natural. And intelligence means the ability to learn, understand, and make decisions. What our general perception of AI is, or the intelligence is, that anybody who is getting good grades and who is able to perform well in the class would be considered intelligent. This is not the case. Anybody who is able to learn, understand, and make decisions would be considered an intelligent person. Of course, the IQ level and the time it takes for them to learn things and understand things varies from person to person. But if a person is able to learn, understand, and make decisions, so that person would be considered intelligent. Okay, so tell me by sending a thumbs up in the chat box if you are intelligent or not. Okay, so Madiha is also here, so let's hear from her why AI matters and the significance of learning AI tools, and then we will come back to it. Madiha,
Thank you very much.
should I stop sharing my screen so that you can?
Yes, please. That would be great. बहुत
Thank
शुक्रिया.
Okay.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम everybody. I'm really sorry. मैं time से बहुत पहले आ गई थी इधर, लेकिन as expected, technology is never on our side. This was just a classic example कि हम technology पे इतने dependent हो चुके हैं that when the time comes, technology just deceives us basically. Jahakishan, can you hear me? Kashif, can you hear me? Because
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, we
I
can hear
can.
you. We can hear you.
I
great,
can.
Vicky. Lovely. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Hafsa, thank you so much for back and pay emergency situation ko deal karne ka. Really sorry. This was supposed to be more smoother than it is. So my name is Madiha and I am speaking to you today from London. यहाँ पे अभी तकरीबन दोपहर के 1:30 बज रहे हैं और आज सूरज निकला हुआ है, so we are very happy about that because sunshine is quite rare here. I would like to speak to you for about 10 minutes.
We lost her, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she has lost her connection again.
Oh,
So bad day.
so we thought Pakistan was bad, but that's not the case.
No, it's
Alhamdulillah.
everywhere. Yeah.
So Alhamdulillah, so we can be proud that we are not disconnecting. So I'm joining from Saudi, by the way. So Alhamdulillah, I'm okay.
So Madiha is joining us again. So let me have her.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll wait for a minute, but I hope everybody enjoyed that interaction. Madhi is back. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Kashif. This is generally not how
No,
it is supposed to be.
It's
This is
okay.
No
no,
problem at
Madhya,
all.
I was just joking that we thought that Pakistan internet was bad. So that's not the case.
Exactly, exactly. मेरा ख्याल है ये मेरा computer शायद ज़्यादा आज मस्ती कर रहा है. It's not the internet, but anyway, I would don't want to take up too much time. Can anyone, Hafsa, can you share my slides, please? There are only about 5 slides.
Yeah, I'll share it.
थैंक यू बेटा, बहुत शुक्रिया. सो जब तक हफ्सा स्लाइड्स को अपलोड कर रही हैं, आई जस्ट वांटेड टू टेक अ मिनट टू इंट्रोड्यूस माय सेल्फ. जी हफ्सा, इसको प्ले मोड में ले आएं प्लीज, एंड व्हेन आई से नेक्स्ट, आप प्लीज नेक्स्ट दबा दीजिएगा. जैसे मैं
Sure.
माय नेम इज मदीहा, आई एम बेस्ड इन लंदन, आई वर्क एट इंपीरियल कॉलेज लंदन, और मेरा काफ़ी सारा काम है इन वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स leadership and management and using different tools to make data mining more effective. आज जो मैं आपसे शेयर करूंगी, it is a very generic introduction to artificial intelligence, and more importantly, I'm a mother myself. तो मेरी बेटी के लिए it's very important for me to understand कि वो artificial intelligence कैसे use कर रही है, कहाँ use कर रही है, what are the pros, what are the cons. Next slide, please. So what I will be sharing with you, what I'll be talking to you about are these 3 things. What is artificial intelligence? और कुछ कहकशां और काशिफ ने अभी cover किया है. The second thing I'll be talking about is how are we using artificial intelligence, and the third thing will be what we need to know about it. So please next slide. और जब हम next slide पे आ रहे हैं तो मेरा आप सबसे एक question है. What can you see on the screen? It would be nice अगर आप अपने आप को unmute करके share करें मुझसे, आपको क्या नजर आ रहा है screen पे इस वक्त. The picture you can see, what is it?
Crowd.
इमरान
Crowd,
खान का
yeah.
जलसा.
Imran Khan ka jalsa, yeah, yeah.
There are robots maybe.
People or robots, yeah. Anybody else?
जैसे
क्या
कोई कॉन्सर्ट वगैरह हो रहा हो.
हाँ, जैसे कि
AI
कौन
AI generated picture.
AI generated picture, yes, yes, exactly. So जैसे कि आप देख रहे हैं कि ये इमेज देख के immediately हमें लग रहा है, मोस्टली लोगों का ये ख्याल है कि ये एक कॉन्सर्ट हो रहा है, या फिर ये AI generated picture है, या कोई जलसा हो रहा है इमरान खान का. यही पिक्चर हमने चैट जीपीटी में डाली थी. इफ यू क्लिक ऑन द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज हफ्सा. देयर वी गो. ये चैट जीपीटी ने बताया कि it's a large crowd of people gathered at night, likely at an outdoor event or concert. Scene is illuminated by strong light, stage lighting. At the back, there appears to be a structure that could be a part of a stage setup, etc., etc. So chat GPT ने ये डाला, और रियलिटी में जैसे अभी अभी किसी ने चैट में बोला, actually this is a cotton farm. वो जो कॉटन हार्वेस्टिंग होती है, जो जिसमें कपास को काटा जाता है, ये वो हो रही है रात के वक्त. The point being, it is very easy to get misinterpreted or incorrect data about images, people, pictures from artificial intelligence. तो artificial intelligence, जैसे भी कहकशां ने बताया, it is a field of study in computer science. It's human generated. It's like creating machines that are intelligent, that can behave like humans, that can perform things like humans. लेकिन जहाँ पे excuse me, जहाँ पे आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस की बहुत ज़्यादा हाइप है या एक नई चीज़ है, इसके साथ साथ लोगों में बहुत सारे कंसर्न्स भी हैं कि इसकी डेवलपमेंट कैसे हो रही है, कहाँ पे यूज़ होना चाहिए, कहाँ पे यूज़ नहीं होना चाहिए, कहाँ पे ये बेनिफिशियल है फैमिलीज के लिए, बच्चों के लिए, एंड वेयर टू ड्रॉ दैट लाइन. तो इफ यू मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज हफ्सा. These are just some examples जिन तरीकों से हम आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस को ऑलरेडी यूज कर रहे हैं अपनी एवरीडे लाइफ्स में. आप लोगों में से अक्सर लोग या शायद कुछ लोग स्नैपचैट फिल्टर्स यूज करते होंगे, इंस्टाग्राम फिल्टर्स यूज करते होंगे, वहां पे आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस स्पेशली इन फेस रिकग्निशन वहां पे यूज हो रही है. जब हम व्हाट्सएप पे मैसेज लिखते हैं या ईमेल्स में मैसेज लिखते हैं, अ लॉट ऑफ द टाइम्स ऑटो करेक्ट फीचर काम करता है. दैट इज एन एग्जांपल ऑफ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस. अगर आप में से कोई ट्रैवलिंग करते हैं गाड़ियों में या बाय एयर या ट्रेन में, वेयरएवर, आप अगर नेविगेशनल मैप्स यूज करते हैं, दैट इज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस. घर में जो वो एलेक्सा और सीरी, वो जो एआई असिस्टेड टूल्स हैं, दैट इज ऑलरेडी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस. उसके अलावा थिंग्स लाइक ड्यूओलिंगो है, ग्रामरली, क्विजलेट एक्सेट्रा, दे आर ऑल एग्जांपल्स ऑफ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस. और लास्ट एग्जांपल जो आप चैटबॉट्स की देख रहे हैं, जब आप किसी वेबसाइट पे जाते हैं तो वो एक ऑटो पॉपअप आता है, हाउ कैन आई हेल्प यू, लीव योर नेम, नंबर एक्सेट्रा. सो ऑलरेडी हम आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, वी आर यूजिंग इट इन सो मेनी वेज इन आवर लाइव्स एनीवे. But I think it's really important to understand कि थोड़ा सा इसको deep dive में करते हैं कि what are the benefits, what are the difficulties around it, and what do we need to be aware of. So Hafsa, can you please move on to the next slide, beta? Thank you. And enter. या सबसे पहले थोड़ी प्रोज की बात करते हैं कि अगर यहाँ पे आज कॉल पे पेरेंट्स मौजूद हैं या बच्चे मौजूद हैं या और जो प्रोफेशनल्स हैं जो सुन रहे हैं, वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट काइंड ऑफ बेनिफिट और द प्रोज ऑफ एआई टूल्स फॉर स्टूडेंट्स पर्टिकुलरली इज के उनके पास बहुत एक पर्सनलाइज किस्म का एजुकेशनल एक्सपीरियंस वो क्रिएट कर सकते हैं डिपेंडिंग ऑन देयर ओन नीड्स, ऑन देयर ओन लर्निंग स्टाइल. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मैथमेटिक्स पढ़ रहे हैं तो आई विल डू 2 exercises every day, or I will do 5 exercises every day on this specific topic. जिन लोगों को या जिन स्टूडेंट्स की कोई इंक्रीज्ड सपोर्ट नीड्स हैं, कोई डिसेबिलिटी है, उनके लिए एआई इज अ वेरी गुड टूल. फॉर एग्जांपल टेक्स्ट टू स्पीच ऑप्शंस जो होती हैं, या जिनकी विजुअल इम्पेयरमेंट्स हैं, जिनको आंखों में कोई मसाइल हैं, उनके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. उसके अलावा जो बच्चे, स्पेशली आई हैव सीन दिस विद माय डॉटर, कि जब वो सोशल मीडिया के लिए, स्पेशली लिंक्डइन के लिए जब वो कंटेंट लिखते हैं, तो वो एक टॉपिक एंटर करती है एआई में या चैट जीपीटी में और आगे से पूरा वो कंटेंट जनरेट हो जाता है. एंड अगेन इट्स वेरी इजी टू गेट कैरिड अवे, क्योंकि कभी दफा उसकी फील इतनी नॉन ह्यूमन होती है कि मैं अपनी बेटी को कहती हूँ, दिस यू डिड नॉट राइट दिस, ये तुमने कहाँ से लिखा है, एंड देन शी टेल्स मी कि नो आई डिड नॉट राइट दिस, आई जनरेटेड इट फ्रॉम एआई. And then finally, of course, artificial intelligence के use से it can of course result in an increased interest in science and technology. जैसे अभी आपने कहकशां की experience सुना कि उनको already बहुत interest है AI में, computer sciences में, different tools में. साथ ही साथ इन benefits के साथ of course there are some cons. Hafsa, can you press enter please? Yeah, thank you. कुछ कॉन्स ऐसे हैं कि जैसे ऑफ कोर्स बाकी सारे टूल्स की तरह, फेसबुक की तरह, इंस्टाग्राम की तरह, दे विल ऑलवेज बी डेटा प्रोटेक्शन कंसर्न्स कि आपका डेटा कहाँ पे कलेक्ट हो रहा है, कैसे यूज हो रहा है. A very serious kind of con is that students might develop a dependency on artificial intelligence to assist them with their schoolwork, with their assignments, and उसका असर फिर ये होगा कि बच्चों की जो critical और independent thinking है वो आहिस्ता आहिस्ता affect होना शुरू हो जाएगी या वो खत्म होना शुरू हो जाएगी. Another con is misinformation in artificial intelligence tools. अभी हमने एक example देखी, वो इमरान खान का जलसा नहीं था, वो कपास का खेत था, but artificial intelligence ने बोला कि नहीं, ये इमरान खान का जलसा ही हो रहा है. And finally, sometimes AI can generate nonsense, non-reliable data. पिछले साल we asked artificial intelligence, हमने chat GPT से पूछा who is the prime minister of UK. उन्होंने previous prime minister का नाम दिया हमें chat GPT ने. It was not reliable data. So next slide,
Actually,
please.
Miss Madhya, I just
जी sir.
noticed, I think there is one or two people, maybe Ruth or somebody, they might not know Urdu. So I'm not sure. Although
I'm so
I was
sorry.
expecting all. Yeah, so I thought
I
maybe
did
just
not
to
realize
flag
that.
it.
I'm really
Yeah, I was
okay. We'll
also
go
not
back
sure.
to. Well,
Yeah.
hello, Ruth, and hello, everybody who is listening to us. I'm really sorry. I did not realize that. I wanted to be as inclusive as possible for today's conversation. The point I was making on the previous slide was that where you have pros of using artificial intelligence, like inspiring creativity, helping children with homework, new skills, at the same time, artificial intelligence will also pose its own threats, its own challenges, and we have to navigate around them. And I think I appreciate that artificial intelligence is still a very new field. We are still coming around with that, but we've got to be really careful. So what you need to know, the benefits, it will really help your families, your children with, with particularly students with schoolwork, with, project writing. It will help them to learn new skills, for example, languages. It will definitely help improve the social media content, particularly, for example, generating content and posts for LinkedIn, for example, or generating things for Facebook. It will improve writing and editing skills, and students can easily use this to do research for school assignments. But again, this comes with its own challenges. And like I was saying, one of the biggest challenges is that it might increase students' dependence on artificial intelligence, resulting in a loss of their critical thinking. And some challenges, as you will see, there are privacy and safety issues. What data is being shared where, on which platforms? We've got to be really careful. Another challenge is that The artificial intelligence tools, they follow your child's every move online, making them a target of advertising campaigns. And we all know that on Facebook, we have clicked on something by accident, and the next thing we see is ads after ads about the same thing or similar products. So it's really important to understand and explain these things to our families, to our children, because artificial intelligence is still very new. And you'll be happy to know I have come to my last slide. Hafsa, next slide, please. I would say that the takeaway really, or the final thing to remember is just use your common sense, be safe. This applies to parents, this applies to families, this applies to grandparents, this applies to any young children who are listening today, any teenagers. You might think you are the smartest person in the world, but actually technology will throw you out. So look at applying content filters, what content, what types of things your children or your families have access to, which things needs to be filtered out, particularly violent content, particularly age inappropriate content, sexual content. We need to talk about those as families. It's important to do app monitoring, which apps your children are using, your families are using, which apps they should not be using. And I think an open and honest conversation around those is really helpful. Teach your children not to share personal information, personal data, where we live, what's our normal routine. Oh, yes, we are going away on holiday for 3 weeks to this place. You are just opening yourself up to attack. And the last thing is watch out for screen time. This is something we are all guilty of, even all the adults on this call, whether they are parents or no. I think our screen times have shot up. So it would be just reminding yourselves that where technology is there to assist us, to give us a better life, it is not there to take over our life. We should use this in a way which is beneficial to us rather than detrimental to us. With that, I have come to the end of my presentation. I want to say thank you for listening, but I do want to apologize to Kehkashan and Kashif. I was here since 1 o'clock, but when
No,
things
no, no
happen, they
problem
happen.
at all. It's okay. It's completely okay.
Thank you so much.
Well,
I'm
Thank
happy
thank
to
you.
take
you.
any questions or any comments. Anything? I'm guided by you, Kehkashan and Kashif. Would you like me to
Yeah.
stay for any comments or questions?
Yeah, I think first of
Uh,
all, I'd like to thank you very much for this very informative session. Although, time is short, so we're just giving some concepts, but I hope the parents enjoyed it. So we'll wait if there are any comments. But please stay tuned, parents and children, because Kehkashan has some very interactive tools to show, and some are very amazing. So I'll let maybe just we see if there is anything in the chat that if somebody has asked a question. If not, then we'll hand over to Kekishan. But please do share your questions in the WhatsApp group if you like, because it's so interesting topic that we can learn. And honestly, if I go back to my childhood, even the Atari game that we used to play was some maybe primitive or starting point of artificial intelligence, although it was very simple. And then you go to Street Fighter and Rio and Ken fighting, so everybody will relate to it. It is so nostalgic. So thank you very much, Miss
Thank you so much.
Madiha, for your
Not at all.
Thank you so
support.
Kashif, there's a
much,
question in
Madhya.
the,
Yeah.
not at all,
Okay, yeah, I
Kehkashan.
saw
There's a
that.
question in the chat, but I think you are more better placed to answer that question. So I think
Yeah,
I will beg leave now. All the audience, you are in very safe hands with Kashif and Kehkashan. Pleasure to meet you all. Have a lovely
thank
weekend.
you.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
Take
you.
care.
Thank you.
Allah Hafiz.
Love
Bye-bye.
this.
So I'll let Kehkashan lead because I am a layman in artificial. I'm
There
not
are
even intelligent, so artificial is something different. Yeah.
there are many different tools for the AI. Can you please guide which tool is much precise for the research? Yeah, we will come to it, Habib. There are so many tools that we are going to explore today. So just stay tuned till the end, and I hope that you get your answer by the end of the session. So let's continue from where we left off. Just give me a moment. Okay, so the definition and the pros and cons and everything has been very wonderfully delivered by Kashif Zafar and Madiha Sajid. So let's move on to the type of AI that we will be mainly focusing on. The generative AI, there are different types of artificial intelligence, like natural language processing and computer vision and expert systems and generative AI. But as a general person, the type of AI that we will mainly be dealing with is the generative AI. And as the name suggests, this is a kind of AI that generates new things for you. Like, yeah, these days we want AI to create different applications and text and images and videos for us. So this is how we are using and utilizing generative AI. And this chat GPT is actually a combination of generative AI and natural language processing, because it also processes the natural language. So yeah, this is about it. Now let's move on, because we already have this time constraint and we have to end it by 6 p.m. So let's quickly have a look at all the tools that we have. Prompt engineering is actually the art of crafting a perfect prompt, because you need to tell AI what you want in a very precise and in a very clear manner so that you can get the desired results. So here I have mentioned four main rules that you need to follow while writing a prompt. You have to be specific. You have to use simple language, provide context, and iterate and refine. And I will be explaining these points with the help of this example prompt that you can see on the bottom of my screen. If I wanted to generate a recipe for me, let's say, so generate a recipe is not enough amount of information. You need to be specific. That generate a recipe for a vegan chocolate cake that serves 8 people, and the recipe should include a list of ingredients and step-by-step information, instructions. Make sure to use common ingredients that can be found easily in most grocery stores. And as you can see, there is this use of simple language, and we are also providing context that it should be found in most of the grocery stores, and you want it in simple step-by-step instructions. And if the response AI provides you is not up to the mark or is not as you want it, so you can also iterate and refine. You can just add more comments to make it perfect and get the information. Also, a few more tips that help you write perfect prompt is to use role play. Like if you want it to work as a teacher, or you want it to play the role of a teacher and you want to understand a very complex topic, so you have to start by saying, just suppose you are my teacher and I am your student of IGCSE computer science, let's say. So this really helps. In that case, when you write this and Chat GPT or any AI application provides you the data, so it is more accurate and you can easily understand. So role play plays a very important role here. And some of the other tips are, you have to use references like, just do it in Shakespeare style. You have to mention the length of the response. If you want the response to be 300 words or 500 words or maybe 200 words, so you should mention the length as well. Specify the tone if you want it, in a formal tone or informal or fun, engaging, interactive. How you want it, you have to specify the tone as well. Also, there is a link that I have mentioned here on the right side of the screen. As you can see, I'll be sharing all this content, the presentation with you, so that later on you can also refer to it. And we will be sharing some more, resources with you on the same group that you have joined. So just stay tuned and stay connected to the group, because obviously there is this time constraint of completing it within 1 hour. So everything cannot be covered, but there is a lot more to be shared. So that will be shared on the group, inshallah. So yeah, now before moving forward, I have an activity for you. So you just come back to your QReport screens, please. Okay. So are you all ready? For the ones who have just joined us, please go to Curie.live. Open the browser first on your mobile or on your computer screens. Go to Curie.live and enter this pin. to join this activity or the query pod here. Okay. So we are starting. Artificial intelligence is the ability to, and there are different options as you can see. If you cannot see, let me just play it and then you will be able to see it.
Yeah, now we can see it.
Yeah. You have 30 seconds for this.
And meanwhile, people are answering, the prompt that Kehkashan shared. So if on the tool, AI tool, you make this prompt, you will get the desired results. If you change it slightly, you will get a different results. So we all have to be very smart in using the tool.
Yeah, that is very true. Okay, so now we have the answers. So I'm glad that everybody is listening to me because 18 of the answers are correct and three of them have got it wrong. So no problem at all. You can now start listening and just stay connected. Um, yeah, so let's move on to the next one. Uh, Here on the screen you can see a prompt and you're using those guidelines that I just gave you to refine the prompt. You have to refine this prompt that you can see, and then you have to enter that prompt. For this activity you are given 2 minutes, and then we will have polling, and you have to select the best answer, okay, that you can see on the screen. So I'm starting it now. You have to refine the prompt, be specific, add more details. You can use a role play. So I'm stopping it now because we are short of time already. So now you will see 21 answers on the screen and you have to pick the best one, which you think is the most relevant and the most refined prompt. Okay, so we have got best 5 answers here. and 16 votes are given to the prompt that you can see in the middle. Write a story in about 5,000 words about a time traveler named Adam who goes back in time to 1980s New York and then in the future of 2060. Yeah, that's great work. And who um, who entered this prompt? May I know the name?
I don't know. I got fourth actually. So I
Okay.
was not able. So
Okay,
Madiha
that's
Aslam is saying it was her. Madiha Aslam. So well done. I think
okay.
very,
That's
very
great,
well,
Madiha.
very well drafted. Yeah, very well drafted.
We are glad that you are also a part of SSFH.
So this was all, all planned, pre-planned.
Okay, so let's go back to the slides now. And now we are starting the part that you all have been waiting for, the AI tools that are going to help you out. We are starting with the tools for students, and then we will move on to teachers and some other helpful AI tools as well. So, as you can see, there are some of the tools that I have mentioned on the screen, but there are a lot more tools available on the internet. But these are some of them that I have found that I personally used and I found very helpful. So, as you can see on all the screens, you will find out ChatGPT and especially ChatGPT 4.0, which is the most recent model of ChatGPT Omni model, and it is capable of doing a lot. It has got a lot of features, as somebody just asked about the research tools. So this has got, some amazing research capabilities as well. So I would say, I'll be mentioning some of the tools for presentations, for writing assistance, but for all of them, you can use ChatGPT because it is the combination of all those things. So you will find out that the ChatGPT is mentioned almost all the slides. So how it helps, a student to study well and a student in the academics. So let's have a demonstration of a few things. And some of the GPTs are also mentioned. And GPT is also a part of Chat GPT. And this is available only in the paid version. But I would like to mention one thing over here that, keeping in view the abilities and the capabilities of ChatGPT Plus version, the paying $20 is not a bad deal at all. And I use it with the contribution of different people. And if five people contribute $4 monthly, so that is not a bad deal at all. It's something that you will not regret. And everybody can use it simultaneously. So it's not it doesn't work like that, that if somebody has logged in so the other people are not able to log in. This doesn't work like that. Even if there are 5 users or even 10 users simultaneously using the same account, that works fine. So you can try going for the paid ChatGPT version, and it supports it gives you the ability to use ChatGPT 4.0 as well, which is a very wonderful tool. And we will see how you can just open your laptops if you haven't opened already and go to ChatGPT. So I can show you, and I will be giving you task as well. So it's important that you have your computers opened in your front. So, what I am going to do here is, let's suppose the thing that mostly students find difficult is to solve the past papers. And even if the answers are there in the marking scheme or in the answer key, still they are unable to understand the overall, the set of steps that have been taken and the step by step instructions and explanation of the questions. So this can be very easily done with ChatGPT, as you can see here. This is available in um, free version of ChatGPT as well. So what you need to do is you should upload the past paper that you are struggling with, or any of the questions that you are struggling with, using this paperclip icon to attach the file. So let's suppose in downloads, I have already downloaded some of the papers. So there is 2210 computer science paper of 2018. So I'll be uploading this. And I will ask ChatGPT to help me with, let's suppose, question number 5. So what you need to do is you have to just mention the question number. You can also refine it further, but I am just doing it. So now this is giving me the step-by-step explanation of question number 5 that is there in the past papers. So it is valid for any of the past papers that you might have. You can simply upload it and you can ask it to ask, for any of the questions that is mentioned, because it is able to now process the files, the PDF files, the document files, and any kind of files. And even if you just, add a picture over there, sometimes I don't have the text, so I only upload the pictures, and I just want, if I want to extract any of the information from the picture and I want it to process the information in the picture, so that is also enough if you just upload the image. So it is able to, process the images as well, like I uploaded the PDF file here. So you can upload any of the past papers and just mention the question number and ask it to provide the step-by-step explanation. So it will be providing you the question, the explanation, the right answer. So it helps you a lot with this as well. And this is fortunately available in the free version as well. Okay. So now let's suppose if I wanted create or generate, always start with an action word. Generate a weekly timetable for me. Weekly timetable for me to study, let's suppose, English, maths, and science. I can only give 3 hours a day. If you have written it wrong, no problem, it can understand. Okay, and also provide it in PDF file format. So if I want, an application that I want to send to my, let's suppose, section head or my immediate line manager for, let's suppose, a leave application. So what we usually do is we ask it to write an application with this information, and then we copy and paste it over here. So you don't have to do it anymore. What you can do is just ask it to write the application with this information, and generated in the PDF file format. So it produces the PDF directly that you can directly share. So let's see how it works. So now this is the generating this timetable for me. And if it doesn't fit your needs, so you can just refine it further. And then you can download the PDF file. So it's just a chatbot. You just need to keep chatting and making your points clear. So now this is giving me the link. I click here and you will see that the file will be downloaded. So now as you can see, this file has been downloaded. I can open it and have a look at the timetable that it has created. Okay. And if you want to mention the timing as well, so you also mention that you have to schedule all of them between 4 p.m. till 7 p.m. Let's suppose. So it is going to refine it further. And let's suppose if I don't like it and I want the file to be in XLSX format, the spreadsheet format, Microsoft Excel. I want it in table form, and file generated should be in XLSX format. So now it can create this Excel file for me. So now the Excel file is already downloaded that I can see here. So now you can see the table. You can refine it further. I have created some of the very complex table with this as well. So you can try, I'm just giving you simple examples and just to let you know its capabilities. If let's suppose it can create presentations as well, but there are some better presentation AI applications as well, like Gamma AI. So we will be using that for presentations. You can, create the doc file as well, write an application to my manager to ask for generate a Word file, or maybe you can say a doc file. So once you have, the doc file or the spreadsheet file, you can directly manipulate or edit in the software. You don't have to, struggle with the copy and pasting because sometimes it doesn't work properly. So it can, you know, uh, just give you this file in the doc format. As you can see, you can further refine it. And let's suppose I want it to create an image for me, because now the DAL-E is also integrated here. DAL-E is another product by OpenAI, the company that has introduced ChatGPT. So they have also integrated DAL-E over here with this ChatGPT. So it is able to create images for you. Um, for images, and of course for everything you have to, enter a very detailed prompt. But since I don't have much time, so I'll be only, write it down directly. For seaside, let's say. That is it. But for creating images, you have to write a detailed prompt so that it brings the desired result. It takes a bit of time because, of course, it will be creating the image. So yeah, you can add more details if you want, some of the people in the image, so that also you can add. And yeah, so there are a lot of things, like I cannot cover what ChatGPT 4.0 can do for you. So there are, I'm only mentioning these things so that you can use them if you need. Now I'll be introducing some of the GPTs, explore GPTs, as you can see here, for the students that can help them out. There they have, categorized all of the GPTs. So since I have to go to the education area, so I would just be clicking on it, and there are different GPTs, as you can see. So they are especially designed and specially trained to work as the tutor, let's suppose, and to work as a lesson planner. So there are a lot of GPTs, as you can see. Tutor Me is one of the best ones with the, best reviews on the internet. So you can use it. This has been designed by Khan Academy, and it has been trained to cater to all your general academic related queries for all the subjects. But if you want to go specific, so this is the physics GPT that is specially designed for physics. So you go here and it knows everything any questions that you might have in your mind. So you can ask it for economics, for finance, and for everything. You can find a GPT for every subject that you have. And education doesn't only deal with the students, but it has got different GPTs for the teachers as well, for lesson planning, for resource creation, for activities, and for quiz creation. So there are a lot of such things available here. And yeah, so let's get back to the. I'm not moving to the activity now because we don't have much time. AI tools for teachers. This is this first one, questionwell.org, is the best AI tool that I have encountered, and this is something that I have been, because I have also been teaching for around 8 years now. So this is the AI tool that I very frequently use, because it helps me creating the quiz. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Please
great.
enlarge the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we can. Sorry, guys, we are going a bit over time. So if you can stay, definitely you should, because Kakasha is bringing all the interesting stuff. But I know that time is short, but we just want you to, I think one thing to learn out of this is the tools are there, but the tools are as good as the user. Yeah. So we have to learn how to use the tool. If you will not learn that, and that's what we are trying to focus on, is provide you the right guidance in that. So Kakasha, you can continue. I can see that participants are still there. I can see the number. So they are showing interest, which is very good in fact.
Okay, thank you. Questionwell.org is the best tool. What you have to do is you need to copy and paste the content. And if even if you don't want to paste the content, you just provide the topic and it creates the quiz for you. And you can export the quiz in the form of a Microsoft Word file and a Google form, a Quizlet, a Bluecat, a Kahoot file. So it can export the quiz in many ways possible over there. You can see a list of options. So it can create the quiz in any format that suits you, and this will take hardly 2 to 3 minutes. So the overall process that takes 2 hours to create one quiz can be only done within 2 minutes. And you don't have to do anything, because the Google form created has got the answers attached. So what you have to do is to only share the link, and the student would do, and the student will also be able to know the answers by the end. So you don't have to mention all the 4 options or 5 options, and then explicitly defining which option is right. You don't have to do anything of this at all. You just need to provide the content, or simply provide the topic, and it will create the quiz for you within a few minutes. And the Nearpod, it is not AI, but it is a very amazing tool that I found on the internet for the lesson generation. QueryPod is one thing that I am using right now for the activities. So this is something, there are, a combination of students in your class. Some are shy, some are hesitant to respond. So this enables them to express their feelings and express what they have in their mind. And, you can use it in your classrooms. It really helps a teacher out in bringing out the response from each and every student in the class, because there are some of the students who always respond, and some want to respond but they cannot, because they are shy or hesitant, or they do not want to express. So this helps you out with this. Chat PDF is a tool. You upload a PDF and ask questions about it. Scholar GPT is another GPT that helps the teachers. Teachbuddy.ai is very useful tool for creating resources and lesson plans. You can just explore it. I am only telling you the options, because I have conducted a thorough research for a couple of months, and then I came up with these tools. So these are some of the tried and tested tools. I am just opening this avenue for you, and if you want to go further, you have the content. Just go explore, and if you let me know, if you just got any benefit with it, I'll be more than glad. So please let me know, and keep me informed.
Hello, Kakasha, are you with us?
I think it seems her net also didn't work.
Yeah, so it has proved that we are Pakistani. We are in Pakistan. So,
So,
yeah,
so only Saudi is working at least.
yeah, great. So there are some questions we see. So we are waiting for Kakasha until she connects now.
She's back.
Yeah, so
She's
she's
back.
back.
Sorry, my internet got disconnected. Okay. So this screen, as you can see, has got some of the writing assistance tools and content creation as well. If we have some of the content creators in the meeting who work in the digital marketing field, or as the content creators or marketing and sales, so this copy.ai, Write Sonic, and Jasper AI are some of the very amazing content creation tools that you can utilize. Grammarly and WordTune is for general writing assistance if you want to improve your writing, shorten or enhance, or change the tone. So this really helps you out. Quillbot also, and ChatGPT is again is there on all the slides because it is a combination of all of it. So then we have for presentations, the one that I found very, very useful is Gamma AI. You just need to provide the topic, and usually what happens is that if we get a presentation created with the help of AI, so it doesn't produce a very catchy presentation. But this is not the case with Gamma AI. What you can do is you just enter the perfect prompt, and it produces a very catchy presentation with images and with all the engaging elements on slides. Prezi.com is a very amazing presentation tool. You just write a prompt and it creates the presentation with different transitions and everything. QRepod, Slides Go, Prezo.ai, and Slides AI are some of the presentation tools. You just need to enter the prompt, and it creates a presentation for you. Some of the image, video, and audio generation tools, as you can see on the screen, this also I have come up after a very thorough research, because there are hundreds of tools, but picking out the one that is most suitable and that is and which is mostly used by people and produces some wonderful results. So this is the list. There are some of the very amazing softwares like Runway ML, but due to lack of time, I'm not going in the details, but I would really recommend that you go check all these tools out. And Capwing is for the video. I have mentioned V and A and I for image, audio, and video, so you can use them. Sometimes I have some of the audio files, and I need to see the text in them, so I do it with the help of Good Tape, which is audio transcription software. It converts any audio in that text, and you can use it. Resemble.ai converts text to speech and speech to speech as well. And chat gpt for images. Capwing produces some very attractive videos, so you can also use it. Playground is for the images. This is something, this is one tool that I also use very frequently for creating AI generated images. uh, yeah. So yeah, this is it from my side, and I will also be sharing some of the amazing tools that I couldn't cover in today's class. But there are tools for sales people and for different other professions as well. So I just added some of the general tools that can help you out. And if you want to know more about AI, you can enroll in our course in the technical stream. There is a combination of some, rapidly growing technologies like robotics, programming, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, basics of circuit, graphics design, and different AI applications, that also on 20% discount. So this is this is the discount that we are only giving to the participants. And there are three levels, as you can see on the screen: beginner, advanced, and pro. And if you have any doubts and any queries, you can register for the free introductory lesson. And if not this, you can at least just stay connected on the group on WhatsApp, because I'm going to share some of the amazing resources over there as well. And I can see, and my team also has noted down the names of some of the people who have been responding with the correct and the best answer. So we will be giving you the secret reward was this appreciation certificate for you. And we will be sharing that certificate with you in a couple of days. So yeah, and we also have a combination of different other courses as well: technical, power skills, and Islamic. And we have an academic stream as well that helps people out with their academics and different subjects. Technical, as I already mentioned, has these um, skills, but power skills are also very important because no one can excel and get growth in the professional or academic life without these skills like collaboration, public speaking. If you have a lot in your mind and you are not able to convey or deliver the idea, and then those thoughts are of no use. So it's better to understand and to learn how to deliver the idea perfectly, effectively. And in this stream you also get to know how you can generate or develop empathy, sense of responsibility, resilience, time management, adaptability, emotional intelligence, critical thinking, and leadership, and the Islamic values by getting to know the Sunnah way of life, Islamic history, and some of the Islamic concepts as well. So you can just talk to our learning consultants. The number is given on the screen, and I will also be sharing it on the WhatsApp group for you. And you can just talk to them for any query that you might have in your mind. So yeah, this is it from my side. I hope you enjoyed the session and it was fruitful for you. And if you utilize any of the tools, please let me know. I would be more than glad to get to know it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can ask me now by unmuting yourself. And the others who
Okay.
don't have any questions, they
Yeah.
can leave if they want.
So thank you, Kekasha. I was trying to answer the questions that were on the chat, and I'm sure there will be interest. So you can just drop a line on the WhatsApp group mentioned, and you can visit our website as well. Uh, and we are here to answer and help out. Anything that we can contribute to any of you and learning. Giving you any learning opportunity. We are here. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, I will definitely be sharing the details on the group. But apart from that, if you have any questions regarding the session, um, you are uh, please welcome to please ask.
We have
Oh,
some questions, Kakesha.
okay.
So they are asking for the pre-introductory lessons. So can we provide them a schedule?
Yeah, we can, but we will further be, sharing the details on the WhatsApp group. So I would request you to stay connected. We will be sharing all the details shortly.
Somebody asked for the research AI tools.
Yeah, I told them that the best tool for research at the moment is the ChatGPT 4 Omni model that has recently been introduced. This is the best one. And other than that, if I come across any such tool, I will share on the group that for that is for AI for beginners.
Okay, great. So somebody is asking that how students can use them while keeping their skills intact and not rely on AI all the time. So parents want an idea that if they won't rely on AI all the time, but use it in a way that they would be intact.
That is very a valid concern because I am a person, as I just mentioned, I am a tech enthusiast, so I am always on the side of these tools. But as a parent, of course, they might have some of these concerns. But the thing is, if one tool and that also this capable has been introduced, you cannot undo it. The only thing that you can do is you have to just supervise them. It has to be a supervised use, and you should also let them know how to utilize it, but at the same time not kill the creativity that you have in your mind. So if you rely a lot on AI, then of course it kills your creativity. So you have to draw this line. As a parent, you can understand how to draw this line to remain at the positive side and not cross this line.
Okay, great. We have answered all of the queries. So if there is any query, please let us know. And you can WhatsApp us about your query. We would answer you.
Yeah, I will also be sharing a message, so you have my number. You can just contact me for any query or any questions that you have. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I am ending it now.
Thank you, Kekasha. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Allah
Thank
Hafiz.
you, everyone.